Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiera. Thank you for coming and watching. In today's video, I'm going to kind of provide an update to a haul that I did a little bit ago. I'm just going to give you an update on like what my opinions are on them and if they worked and like how they worked for me and how I've been using them. So the first item that I hauled that I kind of just want to go over is the Laura Mercier. I think this is the loose setting powder in glow. This is not a setting powder. I should have did a little bit more research into this item because I would have realized that this is basically just shimmer. I do like the grid pattern in here of how the powder kind of comes out and prevents it from being like a ton in there, so you don't ever accidentally load up your brush with too much. It's nice. When you look at it, it doesn't look like it's just nothing but shimmer. It looks like it would just be like a setting powder. This is basically a highlighter. It's almost like a loose highlighter. It's very subtle though. If you do want to use it as a highlighter, it like goes on the face in a way that doesn't look like a powder highlight. Like it's not super obvious that it's like a highlight on your face. So I actually don't hate this. It's just I use it in a way different than how I thought I was going to be using it originally. Next thing that I want to go over is this is the face wash I got the last time. This is from LAKEY. It's the Acne Deep Pore Cleansing Wash Active Salicylic Acid. This is good. This is really, really good. I feel like it doesn't dry my skin out a lot, which having dry skin and having skin that's not like fully even in tone and everything, it can be easy for my skin to get dry. I had gotten from LAKEY was the Purifying Daily Detox Scrub. I exfoliate like once a week and I've been using this and oh my gosh, I love it. This is great because okay, how the granules in this are is they're like a little bit bigger, like you can actually see them, and they don't like scrub at your face where your face feels like raw. It just feels like buffed, you know, like when you buff your car trying to give it like a nice little bit of sheen. That's what this feels like, but for your face. Like your face just feels like just nice, like a good like starting point for everything, and you go in with a toner after this. Woo! Beautiful. I'm going to review them as a whole, basically. So to refresh you on which ones I got, this is the Pink Clay Rose Petal Mask, the Aloe and Charcoal Detoxifying Mask, the Turmeric and Honey Reviving Mask, we have one more, this one's my favorite, the Green Tea and Glycolic Acid Anti-Aging Mask. This one is my favorite because it has a glycolic acid, which is probably now one of my new favorites because it really penetrates deep in the skin and leaves my skin feeling nice and fresh and just anew and ready for anything else that I want to kind of tackle with my skincare routine. So I quite like this one. This one's my favorite. The Turmeric and Honey Mask is actually really good too. I like this one. It's really nice. I don't notice it really like help boosting my skin tone because I haven't been using it that long. I think when you're trying to heal hyperpigmentation and stuff, that just takes a while. It's not going to help, like it's not going to be a thing that's gone in like a month or so, but I have noticed that a lot of the acne scars on my face are starting to fade. Probably has to do with a lot of my skincare being focused on helping my hyperpigmentation. I've been exfoliating so that deeper gets into the skin layer. I've been using like creams and like everything that like serums and everything else. So this probably helps, but I can't tell if this itself is the reason, you know. The Aloe and Charcoal Mask doesn't dry me out super intensely, which is great because dry skin. So I was worried about that, but this one doesn't. It does, you know, pull things to the surface, and I do think really helps cleanse the skin, but not like to the point where like I'm dry, you know. And then this one, I have not tried this one, but it's a soothing mask. This one I just assume would be great for like you know, like when you've had a stressful day and you just want to come home and just relax. This is probably a good mask for then. Overall, I like these masks. I think they're good. The ingredients in them seem to be really nice. They don't smell super chemically or anything like that. They just seem to work well for me. I haven't had any allergic reactions. They haven't broken me out. They don't burn when applied to the face or anything like that. Though they're clay, I don't feel like they dry me out. The next items that I have are the eco tools, like these things. I use this on an everyday basis to put in my skincare, keep my hair back, because as you can see, I clearly have a lot of hair. I need something to keep my hair out of my face when I'm doing my skincare routine. So I use this all the time. And at the time when I filmed that video, I was actually using this face brush for washing my face all the time. I actually don't use this anymore. And the reason because, same with this one as well. Like I was using this one at the time, but I no longer use these. And the reason being is I fully switched over to this. This is amazing. This is wonderful. I haven't had to charge this since I started using it. I don't even know if it came fully charged, but I've been using it since I got it every single day. This is amazing. It has fully changed like how I do my skincare routine. Cause okay, you turn it on and it vibrates, right? But then it'll also like kind of vibrate in how long of a time it should take you to do a portion of your face. So it vibrates long enough for you to do cheek, and then it'll stop vibrating, and that's your signal to switch to the other side so you can wash that. It'll pause, and then you switch to your forehead, or it pauses, and then you go to your chin. But it basically like reminds you in a way how long you're actually supposed to be washing your face. It like kind of guides you into that, so you're actually not like stopping on washing your face prematurely or anything like that, because it's very easy if you're in a rush to like wash your face like and then wash it off and then like only have done that for like a minute or so. If you're using this, it's going to let you know that you're not washing your face long enough. And especially at nighttime, I use mostly at nighttime. At nighttime when you're washing your face, you really should be taking the time to wash your face, especially if you've been wearing makeup or anything on your face, you know, simply because there's dirt and like if you're out in a city, there's probably air pollution or just dirt in the air or anything like that that could be getting on your face throughout the day. You should be taking the time to deeply cleanse your face. And this really helps me keep track and make sure that I'm doing that. I have the Ordinary, the AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. I use this, okay, real talk y'all, I use this for the first time today. I like it. I think I like it. I'll have to really just kind of keep you updated. Most skincare stuff, it's gonna take you a while to really know how, especially for masks and stuff, it's gonna take you a while to really figure out how well it works with your skin and if it does anything to your skin. I only used this one time in the past like a month or so, and I used it today. So I can't really give you like a full review on how I like it. I just know that when I put it on, it feels like a burning sensation. And on the package, it literally says no more than 10 minutes. And okay, when you put it on, it's gonna burn. If you have any sort of open like pimples or wounds or anything in your face, it's gonna burn. And it burns even on places where there's nothing wrong with your skin, like there's no open sores or anything on your skin. It's gonna burn. And then it like will dry and it's fine. But by 10 minutes, you really should wash this off. You're probably gonna want to wash it off by 10 minutes anyway. Not that it's overly painful, like the burning sensation is not painful. At first when I put it on and it started to hurt, I'm like, am I allergic? Should I wash this off? Because normally with skincare stuff, if it starts to burn, it says immediately discontinue use. But for this, I had seen reviews and other people talking about it, and that seems to be a common thing, is that it just burns when you put it on. But do not leave this on for more than 10 minutes. Again, I'll keep you posted. I might like post some Instagram stories of me like using this a little bit more. But I will say, once I washed it off, my face felt like smooth. Is the Ordinary Caffeine Solution. This is so good. I love this. This is part of my morning skincare routine, so I do this every day-ish, aside from the days where I actually have gotten enough rest and like my eyes don't look overly puffy, because my eyes when I wake up, I feel like always look kind of puffy regardless. And this kind of helps with that. Like, it takes down that puffiness, and if you have dark circles or anything like that, or your eyes just look like you're tired because you're tired, this helps a lot. It's a very thick solution. Like, this definitely helps me. I feel like it does wake up my eye area and everything too. So I do like this. This is the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% toning solution. This toner is everything, okay? Let me tell you, I have fallen in love with glycolic acid. That's now like an ingredient that for skincare, if I see it in there, I'm like way more interested in it. This is so, so good. I feel like I wash my face and this makes sure that, yeah, girl, your face is clean, you know? Like, I feel like it just brings my face up to speed, and it takes a little bit longer to dry than like the Thayer's one, but this one, it feels moisturizing in a way. Like, you can put it on your skin and you tap it in, and it feels like nice on the skin. It doesn't feel like it's drying me out. It doesn't feel like it's like messing up my whole mojo here. I'm able to like put on serums and stuff afterwards and not feel like my skin is dirty or anything stopping it in the way of being fully effective. This SC nail polish, it's pretty. I like the color. It's like this navy blue kind of color. Much like any nail polish, it chips really bad on me. I don't know if you've noticed throughout this whole video, but I only have nail polish on one hand, and it's one hand that's like chipped almost on every single finger. Every single finger it's chipped. This one, there's absolutely not a drop of nail polish left. That happens to me all the time, no matter what I do, no matter what nail polish. This one was a very pretty color, but like all of their nail polishes, it just didn't really last on me as long. But that's not even really like a complaint I have anymore. I just accept that I'm only gonna have nice, freshly manicured looking nails for like a day. And that's if I'm lucky. So, cute color. This NARS lipstick. This is in the shade Painted Black. I love this. I love this. I love this. I wear this as if it's just a dark purple, personally, because that's kind of the tone it gives me. I like this a lot. I've gotten so many compliments on it. The applicator on this is so pretty as well, because it's like really thin. Hold on, it's like really thin. You can get like a really nice, sharp, precise lip line with this. The formula, it stays really well. Like, I can eat pretty much any and everything, and it's gonna stay on my lips. It's quite amazing. So I do like this. I would recommend trying out like a NARS Power Matte, because that's what this is. I almost want to try one, but in a different shade. I just don't know if they have any shades out currently that I'm really interested in, but I really, really like the formula. The formula is good. I just wish that they had more colors that weren't just like nudes that are way too light for me. I have two liquid lipsticks actually from ABH. These are in the shade Veronica and Bittersweet. I want to go into Bittersweet real quick because this is my new favorite nude. It's everything I've ever wanted in a nude shade for me. It's not warm, it's not cool, it's not too pink, not too brown. It's literally everything. And I can get away with wearing this without a lip liner. It's magical. And then Veronica is much on the cooler tone spectrum. It's not as perfect of a nude for me. I do have to be a little bit more careful on like how I wear this. I do kind of have to pair with like a darker color on the outer corners of my mouth and around my lip line to kind of make it not look like my mouth is just ashy, you know what I mean? But this doesn't look bad on me. I don't hate the color. I like it. I've worn it like I think a couple of times since I got it, and I do enjoy this. The formula from ABH is also not bad, but I have like tons of ABH liquid lipsticks, so I don't hate them. e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. We'll just show you what it looks like, and you can tell if I like it or not. I have it on today. I actually like have it on under this foundation currently. I'm currently wearing the NYX Born to Glow foundation with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer underneath. This primer, the hype is so real about this primer. It's actually really, really good. I have dry skin, as I've probably stated several times throughout this video. My skin is dry, but this, though it's like putty, like it's supposed to make you look poreless and like fill in your pores and make you look matte or just like smooth or like a doll or something like that. It has this like slip texture to it that when you apply it to your face and like rub it in and everything, it doesn't feel dry. Like my face doesn't feel matte. It almost feels just like a smooth, even canvas. Like, it doesn't feel matte, doesn't feel super dry. It feels a little greasy. I think that helps it on my skin type because my skin is dry. So it almost makes applying foundation on top of this much easier. Like, everything applies really seamlessly. I've tried this pretty much every foundation that I currently have. The Anastasia Stick Foundation, the Becca Aqua Luminous, the NYX Born to Glow. I have the NARS Sheer Glow Foundation. It works with literally every foundation. This is like my go-to primer when I don't want to think about anything. I do have other primers, but this is like easily my favorite. Oh my gosh. I am interested in maybe trying the luminous one, but I also feel like this one works so well for me already that I don't want it to be extra greasy, because I think if it was extra greasy or like luminous, as they say, it would be too much, because this already makes everything just like nice and smooth. I have some NARS single eyeshadows. I want to kind of go a little bit more into detail on like a couple of these shades, simply because I've used them in other ways. So as y'all know, I went on a staycation like a couple weeks back here, and I forgot to bring my brow pomade. So while I was there, I did bring this eyeshadow, and this is the shade Coconut Grove from NARS. This is what I used as my brow powder while I was away for like 2 weeks. I used this. This actually is not a bad eyebrow powder at all. It blends really well. You can apply a brow gel on top of it. It stays throughout the day as well. I don't think nobody's ever, like, I don't know if other people have been using the NARS single eyeshadows like that, but I have, and I just want to say that that's another way you can use this. These are quite great as even just eyeshadows you could blend out with your finger and stuff. They go on really smooth. The mattes are also really nice too. And then I also want to go into detail about the shade Lahore, because again, all three of these I did bring onto my staycation with me. This shade Lahore is like, it's like pink champagne kind of shade. As you can see, I've used it a ton. I used this as a highlight I don't know how many times while I was on my staycation, because it's just beautiful. It's like pink, but not so pink that it looks weird on my skin tone. I have a very strong olive, yellow, gold, like greenish undertone to my skin, so I'm very wary about pink highlights, but this one is absolutely beautiful on my skin tone. I'm sure it would be much, like, also just as pretty on like people darker than me. I feel like this would be way too dark for someone a little bit lighter than me, but this is so beautiful. Highly recommend these. And then the last shade that I got, the Pintrest, which is like this gunmetal silver. I haven't used it like a ton as much as I've used these two, because these two I use for different things other than just eyeshadow, but this is so pretty as like an inner corner highlight just in the middle of the eye for a halo eye or something. It's pretty. I just realized something. So the NARS single eyeshadow pans, actually you can push these out like from underneath the bottom and then put them into like a magnetic palette. I did not realize that those popped out. I just realized that right now. That is actually really, really cool. That actually makes these even better. Laura Geller highlighter palette. These highlighters, these are so pretty. Honestly, the one that I have used the most, believe it or not, has been this pink shade. Because kind of like Lahore, it actually looks really good on my skin tone. I'm surprised at how much I've been really liking pink highlighters. On me, they don't come off as like, that's a pink highlighter, you know? They actually come off fairly natural on my skin tone. So I've been enjoying them a lot. And this golden highlight in here as well is quite pretty. This is the highlight I actually wore in my alternative black girl tag video. If you were wondering what highlight I had on, it was the one in here. I like these. They look nice. They're a bit glittery. For products that I was gifted from Octoly. I want to also just clarify that as well. I did receive these from Octoly. The shade Truffle is like such a go-to like lip gloss shade for me, because it's like no thoughts at all. It basically looks or reminds me a lot of like the Fenty Gloss Bomb, but like real thick. You know, like she's thick, she's goopy. And the Bordeaux gloss, you do have to build this up a ton, which is probably why you can see that I'm getting low on it already. Like it's starting to like get empty, because it takes a lot. You have to build this up a lot to actually get the true opacity of that dark purpley shade on your lips. Now, I do still like these. They have a really good smell to them. Like almost kind of remind me of like, and this maybe goes to other people, but they remind me a lot of like yogurt. It smells like Greek yogurt a little bit to me, like a vanilla Greek yogurt, which sounds gross when I'm saying it, but I like the smell of them. They smell good. And the last item that I wanted to go ahead and go over and touch with is the Ofra eyeliner pencil, and this is in the shade Turquoise. I actually like this. I think this stays fairly well on the eyes. It also could be built up to be like an inner corner highlight if you're doing like something like bluish on the inner corner, or it could even be used as like a good base for like another blue shimmer eyeshadow as well, which is what I like using this with. I like it. I don't really like it too much in the waterline because the glitters in there irritate my eyes a little bit, and it's kind of scratchy. Like the glitters feel a bit scratchy. But on the lid, as like an eyeliner or like an eyeliner, like a eyeshadow base kind of thing, or in the inner corner, it's beautiful. I like it. I am intrigued to try some other eyeliner pencils from Ofra, maybe just in different colors, like maybe a matte one. I want to try a matte one because the shimmer, I like it, but I feel limited in all what I could use it for because the glitters in here irritate my eyes. That is all of the items that I hauled in the last like month or so or something like that, that you saw in my previous haul. And that's basically just a review or update on like everything that I tried. I don't know if I'll do another update, but like some of these items, just stay tuned. If you want to hear me talk more about them, I would suggest following me on Instagram because I'll probably talk more about it on my Instagram stories. And my handle is Ugh.Kerria, and go follow me over there. I post every single day, lots of like fashion inspo, beauty, lifestyle type stuff. If you just want to hear more from me, I'm more so active over there. If you want to see what else? If you want to shop my closet, my Depop will also be listed down below. Pintrest will also be linked down below if you ever want to see anything that's like inspiring me at the moment, any sort of like fashion trends that I'm like keeping my eyes out on, or food that I'm eating. That will all be down there below as well. My Tumblr, I've been posting like actual like blog posts on my Tumblr that will also be linked down below as well. Just follow me on all my socials. Everything will be down there. And yeah. I hope to see you somewhere on the internet soon, and in the meantime, take care.